So today's video is about the fact that leveling yourself up is a lot like playing a video game. Super Mario World. I've used this example so many times, but it's still a great one. I'm gonna do it again. Super Mario World. You're playing Mario, right? You're running as Mario. You go to jump over a little gap. You misjudge when to jump. As a result, Mario falls to his death. He dies. He goes, Mamma Mia. What do? You just continue to play the game. You just load it up and you play again. Why? Because you are not invested in what happens to Mario. Mario dying doesn't mean a damn thing to you because it's just Mario on the screen. However, when it comes to you, to me, when we're speaking about women, whatever, we take this stuff very seriously. So if I was to point out some woman and I go, speak to her, talk to her, you might not want to do it because you're too scared, because you feel like if you fail, that means something about you. You have now revealed something to the universe about you as a person. Thing is that you don't have to look at it that way. Okay, so like if I use the example of approaching women, this is how I look at it. It's like I approach a woman. She says, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Then it's like, all right, so I got some feedback. I didn't quite like the feedback. Why did I get the feedback? What could I have done differently to create different feedback? Where did this feedback come from? Right? It's just video game stuff. Like you're playing against the boss and you die against the boss. What do? You think, well, why did I die against the boss? What do I need to do to beat that boss the next time? See it as a video game. And with this in mind, I want you to look at some ways that you can, or like a mindset that you can use to enhance your attractiveness with women, or to level yourself up to become more attractive with women. This mindset is key and it's critical, it's crucial. I'm gonna give you let's call it like a formula. The exact numbers of this formula might be wrong, but the mindset behind it is absolutely spot on. And here you go. So if we assume a man has a maximum of 100 attraction points, right? So that's like literally 100 points of attraction. So from 0 being nobody wants you in any way, shape or form, and everybody is like, you are worthless, you're disgusting, get out my face. And 100 is, oh my days, this man is as sexy as is possible for a human male to be. Who is this dude? If we assume that, right? In order to be a very attractive man, you need about 70, maybe 75. Once you get over 90, you're kind of hitting celebrity status. But yeah, you need about 70, 75 points, I would say, to be like a attractive man. Now, of those 100 points, you get a maximum of 20 from your finances, okay? So the amount of cash you have in the bank, I'd say, yeah, maximum of about 20. A lot of men think it's more. So you would get men who's like, they've got money and they will run around like trying to brag to women that they've got money. Like they'll be on a date and they'll go, you know what? I got this Ferrari. Yeah, I got this Ferrari. I can buy you these shoes. I can take you to Dubai. I can do all this stuff with you. I got a 401k. I got money in the bank. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. They say all that stuff and then the women just lose interest and like, nah, go away, because that's really unattractive. Having the money itself is highly attractive because women like a man with access to resources. That's really, really true. Very true. That's why you're getting 20 points from money out of a possible 100. Maybe even 25. I don't know. But you get a fair few points from money. Anyway, point being is this though. In order to raise yourself up, like let's say you got 50 points or maybe you got 60, you can get closer to that 75 points by earning more money. But then it's like, okay, so how do you do that? You could get a promotion. How do you get a promotion? You could start studying and like, what do I need to know at work that would make me more indispensable, invaluable more valuable to the team, which would result in a higher rate of income. You could start a side gig, you could start another career. There's things that you could do. You could start promoting parties. Just take some initiative and then try some stuff out. But yeah, boom. Earn, get yourself a bit more financial. You could just stop wasting money. You could spend less frivolous money, and then you would have more money to spend. Oddly enough. But yeah, that is money. What is the next one? Next one is status. Now, I'm giving status a maximum of 40 points out of 100. What is status? Status is basically like this. When you are known and renowned for something positive, that is status. For instance, let's say you're positive. Let's say you're a popular YouTuber, that's status. Let's say you're a celebrity, that's mega status. Let's say you are known as being a cool guy in a group of friends. Just like a cool regular guy in a group of friends and everybody likes you, that is status. Let's say you teach boxing at the local MMA gym and everyone at the MMA gym likes you, that is status. Let's say you're a businessman who is well regarded within the town in which he operates, that is status. But again, how do you get status? Well, by providing some form of value to the community that you're in, or should I say, the community in which the woman with whom you would like to meet is in, and basically knows and respects that community. So for instance, I would imagine that if you were to look at your past relationships, in fact, I wouldn't even imagine, I know this is true for a fact, how many of your past girlfriends came through some form of social connection? As in, there was a mutual friend who said, you know what, John, Benjamin, Yoshihiro, Bilal, good man, you need to get with this man. How many? It's probably the majority. Why? Because having that shared connection, it gives you a bit of status in the woman's eyes. You're not just a non-entity. So as men, we are attracted to women primarily visually, right? We see a woman, we like the look of her, boom. That's not really the case with women. They're more attracted to intangibles, right? And again, the thing about status is, while we can look at women and know that they're hot, a woman can't look at you and for the most part know that you've got everything she needs. She just kind of can't. You're about to see here that looks are only 10 points out of the possible 100. When you've got status, that is literally the tribe saying to this woman, oh, don't worry, this guy's cool. You don't even need to go through the trouble of vetting this man yourself, because we've actually done the work for you. Status. Provide value in whatever area it is that you want to do so. Build up your connections in the tribe. Boom. There you go. Status. Like I just said, looks is the next one. Looks is only 10. It's really not much at all. It's so not. I'll tell you why it's so little, because it's so easy to get nowhere with looks. It's like you can be a man who has money but nothing else going for him, and you can still get some women. You can still get a few women here and there, you totally can. If you're a man with just looks but nothing else going for him, you're gonna get very, very, very few women. And the only times you will is the rare occasions where you happen to meet a woman at the right time when she's just really horny. She's like, I hate to screw, I'm just gonna go with this guy. Yeah, they don't bite you much. If you've got a man who's really good looking and has no personality, but you've got a man with personality, you've got a man with game, you've got a man with something a bit going for him, that man is going to blitz the good looking man, assuming that the man with game isn't good looking, and then we have the good looking man with no game. But yeah, the good looking man is gonna lose. Women will meet him at first, think, yeah, he looks good, but they will get to know him over time. Well, not even over time. It's they will get to know him very quickly and be like, nah. But on the flip side, the man with the personality and the status and whatever, but he isn't good looking, they might first think no, but over time they'll be like, actually, this guy's kind of cool. That said though, how do you level up your looks? Well, you could go to the gymnasium. You could do that. 5 days a week in the gym. You do that for about how long? 1 year, 2 years or so. If you have 5 attractiveness points, I'm pretty damn sure you can increase that to 7 or 8 by doing that. Then there's also fashion as well. I like to think I'm wearing a pretty sexerific shirt right now, but this shirt was bought, well, I bought it, but I bought it with a girl. I bought it with my girl, and I said to her, look, I want to update my look, I want to update my fashion, so just come out and help me, because she's kind of stylish, and she loved doing it. But you know what, that's the kind of thing that women in general love to do. Don't ask me why, they just kind of do it. So if you have women who you know, who you trust, have them go out with you, and for whatever reason they like help, for whatever reason they like helping guys get their crap together. So just go out with some girls and have them like get you some friends, because your looks aren't just your body, they're also, you know, the clothes you put on your body or how you present your body to the world. By the way, maybe looks is more like 15 points rather than 10, to be fair. Like I said, like the exact numbers is kind of in flux and open to debate, but the general ethos is spot on. Next one is personality. Personality, 30 points for personality. Personality is huge, but we all know personality is like witty pickup lines is personality, like women supposedly liking confidence, which they do, that is personality too. All this is true, but how would you build your personality? So you got a potential of 30 attractiveness points from personality. How would you build that up? Well, I'll tell you one thing I did a challenge called 100 Women in 50 Days. This is where I went out every day and approached 2 sexy, scintillating, hot smoke shows that I saw, and tried to speak to them and get their numbers in order to get over the fear of doing such things. Doing that twice a day for 50 days, and also posting it on Facebook as well, but that's neither here nor there. My personal private Facebook as well. That was hard, and it brought me out of my shell, and it like trained me to learn to speak to women. You know, it honed my conversational skills. Another thing that you can do is just like put yourself in situations. Like I have clients do improv. Improv is really good. Improv is like, I have them do improv classes, by the way, but like in an improv class, you'll be there and someone will say, all right, so Kieran, you are the mayor of Buckingham, and Joseph, you are a lion that's just escaped from the zoo. Go. And then the mayor is like, I am the mayor of Buckingham, and what are you doing in my zoo? And the lion's like, oh my god, there's a lion. Oh my god, what are we going to do about this lion? Oh my god, the lion's eating me. No, I'm being eaten by the lion. Oh my god. And so on. Now, I felt ridiculous doing that, but you know, after I've actually done it, I actually feel very light. It's very fun. But the point is this, like you go to improv, and like improv is just training you to just come up with BS on the spot and to find yourself in social situations. That's like a really good thing. In general though, something that's good for like building the personality trait is anything difficult. So there's 2 types of confidence, right? And confidence is hugely linked to personality, but there's 2 types. There's a confidence that comes from knowing that you're going to get the outcome you want, right? So Conor McGregor is squaring up to Michael Chandler, and he's like, I know I'm going to win this fight, okay? That's the type of confidence. Then there's another type where Chandler is looking back at McGregor, and Chandler's like, you know what? I might lose, but even if I lose, I'm going to be fine. You might win. I might win, but if I lose, I'm still fine. Both of those are confidence, and both of those are hugely attractive to women, and both of those are built by doing things that test you. For instance, I lived in Brazil. I lived in Brazil for 6 meses. 6 months I lived in Brazil. that was tough because no one there speaks English, so I had to learn to speak Portuguese, right? So in a country where nobody speaks the language I speak, I gotta learn to speak their language. Not easy at all, really not easy. So yeah, that is another thing for you to do, but I'm sorry, I've just realized I actually have a consultation call coming up very soon, so I got to go. But anyway, yeah, build up your personality. Like I said, go out, meet people, go out, meet women, put yourself in difficult situations, do things like improv, travel the world, become more interesting, and raise that confidence, or should I say that personality level, that personality trait. If you like the cut of my jib, then I think you need to subscribe to this channel, don't you? Because I'm trying really hard here. So please do subscribe to the channel. Please do slam the notification bell to be notified of all of my future stuff. Please do let me know what you think in the comments, and please do go to the description to get some goodies. Thank you and good day.